Okay, this was just a very short and quick tutorial on some of the basics of Photoshop text. So we're going to start off with a blank document, file new, choose web, and I'm going to choose size 1280 by 1024 is fine for right now. Press OK. I'm going to put my layers right over here. Oh, drag it. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay, there we go. All right. Start off with some basic. Oh, let's put an alignment. So I'm just going to grab on the side of my ruler right here. I'm just going to pull this, and it should snap to the very center. That'll help me keep things aligned. And I'm going to take my text tool, and I'm going to click drag a box. Okay. I'm going to leave it kind of big. I can always change it later on. And then I'm going to put my cursor outside of the box. You notice my cursor changes to a little arrow, and I'm going to grab it and move it and snap it right in the center. Okay, make sure that you have center alignment on. I'm just going to type my name right now. Okay. If you want to change the color of that text, you can just highlight it. Click on the color right here, and let's see what kind of an orangey color. Whatever, that's fine, I guess. Okay. When you have it set up, if you want to change the style, the font, you can change it right there, and just click on the check mark, and with that. Okay, let's add another little text box, one at the top over here. So we're gonna draw a long one, and again I'm gonna move it. Okay. My text size will be much smaller this time. Let's try. I might have to experiment with this. And I'm going to set my color back to black. Okay, and right here I'm just going to type in I might need to make it smaller. The text smaller. So I'm going to just highlight that, make it just a little bit smaller. Yeah, because I want it to all fit on one line. All right, and let's see if I hit the check mark. Okay, and I can move that text down a little bit. It should snap to the center. I could always click on my text tool and then move that text box till it snaps the way I want it. Okay, so once I have it, I'm going to use this warp text button right here. Click on that, and then you can choose a different style. I'm going to choose arc right now, and you can see it starting to arc. And you can play around with the settings until you get it like you want. Press OK. If you want to move it places, you can just click on it and move it down. Alright. And then we're going to add another text layer. Kind of the same kind of thing. Hit the text. This time let's not draw a box. We'll just click on this on the line itself. You notice there is no box. And I'm just going to type in digital artist. Okay. Let's say I want to make that one a little bit bigger. Let's go with 72. All right. And okay, and then hit the check because you are done. Again, you can move things around if you want. I'm going to add, for a nice little effect, I'm going to add a little line right here. I'm going to switch to my line tool. Right there. Let's see, I think this will work. Let's see, we're going to put it around like 10 pixels or so. And I'm going to, by the way, let me show my layers. You can see my layers right here. See, this one looks different because it's bent. And then I'm just going to click and drag. Let's see if I hold Shift. Let's see. Let's see, enough. I'm going to redo that. I'm just going to come over here, drag it, hold Shift. That'll keep it straight. And let go. I can move that. And it should snap right in the center. Okay. We're going to open up our layers. Last thing we're going to do is add a drop shadow on the name. Double click on the layer right here. Make a drop shadow. You can kind of see it. You can play around the settings here. Some of the size, distance, some of the spread, opacity, stuff like that. Looks good for right now. Okay. Um, and let's see, there's one other thing that I wanted to do. Oh, yeah. I think that if you find the spacing in between your lines, like right here, is too much. Let's see. I'm going to go to my text and click on that. You need to go and edit some of the line spacing. This is how you get to that little area right here. Okay, so you're going to click on that. Open up the paragraph settings, and this right here, I believe, will oh, this is the scale of the height of it. It's one of these options. Hang on. Oh, right here. Okay, the lead in between the two. Okay, so right now it's on auto. You can, I'm going to highlight that text to make sure I got it. Change that to, you can put any value that you want. You see that you put it too low, it's going to start overlapping. So you might need to experiment with the different values. 200. Okay, so you can get it exactly where you want by adjusting the lead. You could do the same thing if you wanted to with the horizontal. Let's see, it's called tracking the space in between the letters. Okay, but I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, so you can adjust that if you like. Again, that's leading. Okay. And when you're done, just press the check mark right there so you have your text. And if you want to do any final movements, maybe move it around a little bit, you're good. And if you want to go back and never change your colors, just going to highlight it, and you can always change it to something else that you like. Ooh, that looks good. All right, done.